holiday seasons are upon us, which means people are going to be stealing packages, and it's time for you to make sure you got your security dialed in. And that's why today's video is sponsored by SimpliSafe. Right now, guys, SimpliSafe is offering over 50% off to any of you guys who use my URL, simplisafe.com/Cleetus, to get your first system. Now is the best time to buy. This is their best offer of the year for Black Friday. Their 24-hour security for your home or business works amazing. In fact, I even replaced the system that was built into my home with a SimpliSafe system because it's so much easier to install, use from your phone, and it's been extremely reliable. All you have to do is order your kit online. I suggest the doorbell with the video camera built in, their new wireless camera, and definitely get one of these remotes. Right when you walk up to your house, you can easily arm or disarm the system. Heck, you'll even lock your smart deadbolt with just one push of a button. I mean, you can do it from your phone. The remote just makes it a little bit easier. The list of SimpliSafe gadgets is huge. Motion detectors, panic buttons, water detectors, the list goes on. Check it all out on simplisafe.com/Cleetus. Save over 50% on your order today. Thanks to SimpliSafe for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Oh, I feel like we need to have like someone come bless this transmission.
That's going to be Kevin.
Yeah, it's going to be Kevin. All right, guys. The El Camino's race car transmission is here. This is no regular old transmission. This is the baddest of the bad. Turbo 400, lockup converter, every accessory you can get, race car transmission. Guys go 3-second 1/8 miles on these, and it's built for what we're doing. Some could say the transmission that was in the El Camino was built for 7s, you know, but at the weight that El Camino is, 3,500 pound car making 2,000 horsepower. It was just destroying transmissions. And what we have in here, should we pop it open real quick?
Yeah, this is a 3,500 pound plus model right
here.
here.
Yes, sir. It's for the plus size models. This is a very expensive box.
Nice packaging.
But just the packaging alone is, dude, that thing's a behemoth. Look at the freaking bell housing for the lockup converter. Thing is
massive.
Thick, son, thick. Converter up here. Oh yeah, dude, it's all there. All right, we're gonna head up to Kevin's, guys. We'll show you when we get there. We'll get this baby unpackaged.
Dude, this is the guy that tell you don't worry about right here.
Yeah, this is this is your girl tells you not to worry about this guy. Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
This is gonna be so nice for race week.
Lock up on race week, so you can lock the converter, no converter slip on the street. They even sent a windbreaker for me. Now I feel special. Now I feel like this whole transmission purchase was worth it. Whether it goes 6s or not, I feel like I'm a part of the team.
Yeah.
If I put this on, it adds 500 horsepower to my transmission. There it is. I missed it. You ready to do this transmission, dude?
Oh yeah.
Woo-wee.
See if we can make this thing go even faster.
Let's cut her open, dude. I want to take a gander at this puppy. All right, so guys, this is a Mark Mickey Transmissions Turbo 400. It's got a lockup, billet bolt together converter, internal dump valves. Like I said, it's got the lockup set up so you can actually lock the converter, which is super cool. I don't know if we really make enough power to utilize that fully, but we're probably going to use it on the street.
Yeah,
pretty sweet that it's got internal dump valves and stuff too, you know? It's fancy stuff. Fire me up. Look at that thing, dude. Holy crap. That is bad to the bone.
I like the bronze pilot. That's nice.
Yeah. This is the most beautiful converter I've ever seen. Look at that, dude. Holy crap. Dang. We ain't gonna be breaking inputs anymore.
Dude.
How many inputs do we break to? Get a shot of that thing, Zach. That's a big boy.
This has got to do with the lockup stuff here.
Oh, okay.
So that's not there on a stock one. Normally that's just a pilot that noses into the converter.
What a behemoth. That is a solid unit.
They even put the torque specs on there for you.
Oh, nice. You never forget.
And the distance.
Yep.
So the nice thing about a bolt together converter is you can unbolt it, change out the stator, loosen it up, tighten it up right there at the track. You don't have to send your converter, you know, all the way back out to the transmission shop. This sucker unbolts right here, swap out what you need to swap out, tighten it up, loosen it up, whatever the tuner recommends. This guy.
Yeah.
And then we go racing again. And then we're not going to be running in overdrive anymore because we have the converter to lock it on the street. So we should see cooler transmission temps just based off of that. And then you come over here and you can see turbo 400 output life. That's bigger, beefier stuff.
Yeah, everything's bigger and better in a turbo 400.
Yep.
In factory form, they're not as good, but at least compared to what you had with the Power Glide.
Yeah.
And you can build a Power Glide to handle your power, but it would have been another magnitude level of more expensive.
Yep.
Kind of similar to the way this thing is, to make a Power Glide live at what you were doing.
Yeah.
You're making a whole lot of power.
A lot of power.
At a lot of weight, so.
And then the other thing that's going to be different is a Power Glide is 2 speeds. This is a 3-speed turbo 400. I wonder if they have the ratios on here. Yep, right there. So check it out. We have a 190, 140 first and second gear. So 190 gear ratio in first, close ratio 140 for second gear. This thing's going to accelerate hard.
Yeah, so your old Power Glide was a 180 first gear.
Yep.
And so you'll have a little bit more aggressive first gear, which will work great with the 340 rear gear.
Yep. Well,
are we changing the rear gear too?
No, it's the rear gear. The rear gear stays 340, but remember when we had the 370 rear gear in it,
yeah,
the car was working so good.
Yep.
Then we changed to the 340,
yeah,
and it started getting more challenging. Now we're gonna be closer to what we used to be.
And then you've got a gear in the middle too, because high gear is still the same. A lot of people get confused about, well, you got 3 speeds now, so it'll go faster. Now third gear is still the same as second gear in the Power Glide, but we've got a middle gear to make it accelerate through the middle of the track even better.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be amazing.
Which is it's gonna
Yeah.
boogie.
This is the baddest to the bone transmission pretty much on the market as far as turbo 400s go, and we got the best converter available with the best parts we can get to just make this El Camino go
It's
six.
built for what you do. And like the Power Glide, you know, originally when you ordered the Power Glide, it wasn't for, like, you were still doing the jet engine thing. And then things escalated, and
here we are.
now we need this.
Dude, look at how nice everything on this car, or everything on this transmission is so nicely and cleanly done. Came with a dipstick. All these lines, dude, so cleanly done. Crimp fittings. Ooh-wee.
Now we can see what that motor will do.
Yeah, now this is gonna lap at the engine. I mean, the amount of power these transmissions hold in other cars is outrageous. So
this is pro mod level stuff.
Pro mod life, dude. Look at that converter. That converter,
Sweet.
that is crazy. Oh, and then the shifter. We got an M&M shifter too, because we went from 2-speed to a 3-speed, so the shifter obviously has to be different. Fire me up. Look at that, dude. Throw our logo on there.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. So it'll still be auto shifted, but
Yeah, it's got the auto shifter built into it.
mounting is gonna be a little bit different, but
Won't be too bad.
wow, smooth.
Because yours mounts to the spud that sticks off of it, so I just got to make a plate with a piece of tube that sticks off the bottom of it, and it'll
Perfect.
right where the old one was.
Clean, dude.
Super sweet.
Sick. It's about to go down. All right. What's the fitment looking like? I know you have a mock-up 400 here. Can we?
There's a mock-up case in it, bolted into it right now.
Oh, really? Turbo 400 is a little bit bigger. So did the mock-up transmission fit?
Yeah, so it's tight right here. It actually touches the tunnel right there.
Yeah.
And that's without the 1-inch spacer for the lockup deal.
Yep.
So knowing that and seeing how much of this stuff is on there now, we'll have to just notch the tunnel a little bigger than we were thinking, which I'm glad I didn't go ahead and do it based off of that case, because we still would have had to have modified it again anyways.
Cool. Yeah, so we forgot to talk about the option. Also, you can leave in second gear in this thing. So if the track does suck, we can just leave in second gear. It's got a lot less ratio to it.
A lot less like
But
that.
the track's good, then you use first gear, second gear, and third gear. And she's a ripper. All right, so old Mullet's chilling in here. Anything else you're doing to it while it's here, Kev?
I'm gonna fix your leaky tire on the left front.
Oh, yeah.
Your valve
Yeah, we
leaking.
didn't. Other than that, what are we doing about the breather stuff? Are we going to try and come up with a more permanent solution for the
I think
methanol?
a vacuum pump would maybe be a good idea, which actually draws the engine down under vacuum on the inside of it. I got to see if I can fit it. I ordered one because I was going to have one on my engine for my car. And if it doesn't work on here, I'll just use it on my car.
All right, well, there you go. So, you know, as you guys saw at World Cup, we use the water tank lines to give the engine extra room to breathe. That's not a permanent way to do it, so we got to figure out how we're going to let this engine breathe a little bit more with the methanol. It's making a lot of crankcase pressure, so not ideal, but that's something to do down the line. It sucks too because we just got the suspension working and then we had to kill some transmissions. So we got the Christmas tree race, our last race of the year. And I really want to bring the Elko out and just crush it with that. So I'm going to try and get some testing in, but Kevin's got to do some massaging that tunnel, get the new 400 in there, and we'll see you soon. Guys, speaking of transmissions, out comes Leroy's transmission in the back of the car for the last time ever. RIP. The end of an era. So we've been talking to RPM transmissions. We're going to be upgrading to a normal T56 that goes on the back of the engine. And then we're going to be running one of RPM's 9-inch diffs in the back like what Ruby has. I don't think we're straight axling the car anymore. So we're going to stick to IRS. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure though, but pretty sure. Been talking to him. It sounds like the way to go. Can 4-link these, but it's a lot of work and we're not sure it's going to be better than the IRS because talking to other guys who are killing it with Corvettes right now, like our buddy Junk Money, he's been 1-1 60 foots all day long, which Leroy's done it before too, so I think I just need to be a little bit more patient with the rear end of the car, but the transmission's got to go up. We're making that change.